everyone. I'm Emily McMaster, the Communications Director for Granite State Ambassadors. And today I'm joined by Tony Ann D'Souza, who is the Program Director for OLLI. And we're going to learn all about OLLI today. So Tony Ann, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And why don't you start by telling us a little bit about yourself and your journey leading up to your role?
Sure. So I actually moved to New Hampshire in November of last year from Las Vegas, so just slightly different. Um, and I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I came to OLLI at Granite State College from actually OLLI at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. So I started there as a student assistant, learned to love the program, everything that it had involved in it. Lifelong learning is a passion of mine. And I worked my way up. And when I graduated and I could no longer be a student assistant, I kept going back and saying, what other jobs can I take? Is there anything I can take full time? So I became their program coordinator, then their program manager. And I decided that I wanted to continue working in the OSHR network and expanding my passion. And so I looked for programs that I had a good fit with, and Granite State College popped up. So I interviewed with them last year and decided to move out here in right before the winter. So of course, coming from Las Vegas, I didn't really think that one through, but but I'm loving it. The weather's beautiful, especially now that it's not so hot this week. And so yeah, I'm really happy to be here. And our whole entire new administrative team at OLLI at Granite State College has been really enjoying our time getting to work with the program's volunteers and members, and just can't wait to keep moving forward.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the weather more now.
Yes. Without that humidity.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about OLLI. What is it?
So OLLI stands for the OSHR, OSHER, Lifelong Learning Institute. And the OSHR Institutes were started by Bernard Osher through the Osher Foundation, which is housed out of San Francisco. And there are 125 of them throughout the US, including in Alaska and Hawaii. Actually, there's one in every single state, at least. And they provide lifelong learning opportunities to retired and semi-retired adults. Each one is affiliated with a college or university, and we are given endowments when we reach certain goals to grow and sustain our programming. So each program is run by volunteers and administration in collaboration, and we develop programming that's both in and out of the classroom, just for the enjoyment of learning. There's no tests, no grades, no homework. It's just for fun, but it gives you that opportunity to expand on things that maybe you didn't get to do in college because you were focused on getting your career started, or maybe, you ran a household and now you want to get out and you want to learn something new, or you want to meet new people. So that's what OLLI really focuses on.
Now, why did Mr. Osher create the OLLI program?
So Mr. Osher is actually a lifelong learner as well. One of my favorite stories about him is that he learned to play the piano at age 80. So he is always has always been a lifelong learner. He actually was born and raised in Biddeford, Maine, and which I recently went to go visit because we're so close, which was kind of exciting for me. So I went to go visit Biddeford, Maine, and he and his wife had an auction house there. And they sold that auction house and moved to San Francisco and started the Osher Foundation. And because he is passionate about art and lifelong learning and continuing your education, he actually funds multiple programs. There's also a returning to college program for those who may have left college, not been able to finish and want to come back and finish their degree. He endows lifelong learning institutes, and he also funds a lot of art programming. But because he is so invested in lifelong learning and values it and sees the value of older adults getting to continue their education for that enjoyment, he provides those endowments to allow the sustainability of programs across the country.
Great. And so speaking of programs, we heard that your fall term is officially open. So why don't you tell us about some of the courses that are being offered in person in Concord?
Sure. So some of the courses being offered in person in Concord include Madness in the Movies by Dr. Steve Suref. We have Winter Hiking in the White Mountains by Senator Jeb Bradley, and Caesar, the Man from Venus by Chuck Anall. So those are going to be some of our in-person courses. But we do have courses throughout the state in our 4 learning regions.
Great. And what about some Zoom opportunities?
So a new exciting opportunity that we have are Zoom through the pandemic, but we've also expanded that into hybrid courses. So if you want to take a course from another one of our learning regions, we are expanded into the Mount Washington Valley, the Seacoast, Greater Manchester, and the Capital Region. So maybe you don't want to travel, but you want to take a course. We do have beekeeping, love and heartache, which has been an interesting one. I'm curious to see, what she has to say about beekeeping. And then we have a mathematician takes on Wordle. So our courses are also keeping up with the times and keeping up with what's going on. So one of our volunteers was very interested in Wordle and how it works. So they looked into it and created a course around it. We have coin collecting in 2022. So that's an opportunity to bring your coins, learn from the presenter, and ask them questions about maybe you're curious if your coins have any significant value. And then, is the Federal Reserve more powerful than Congress is another one we have. We have a lot of civics and history courses, as well as current event courses, especially with midterms coming up this year. So we definitely keep up with everything that's going on.
Well, it sounds like quite the variety as well.
Yes, yeah.
And so besides some of the courses, what are some other types of programs that OLLI offers?
So OLLI offers more than just courses. We are here to engage our members in a variety of aspects. So we offer a multitude of volunteer opportunities. And we, of course, know the value of volunteerism and how it helps the health benefits. So we offer those roles in the classroom. Maybe someone just wants to volunteer and help us out taking attendance. Maybe someone wants to get more involved. We also offer travel programs. We offer shared interest groups. So if there's something exciting in a course and there's a group of people that enjoy that topic and they want to expand on it, they can create a shared interest group. They can meet weekly, monthly. We have shared interest groups around board games. We have shared interest groups around, it's called Lunch Bunch. So they get together, they go to lunch, they try a new restaurant, try different foods, and they just get together and talk. We also have a meditation shared interest group that just started in Greater Manchester this summer, and they get together once every few weeks and they practice meditation, and they get together and they talk and maybe have a cup of coffee before or after. So we want to make sure that there are other opportunities outside of the classroom for those who want to get involved in our programming.
Great. That's so great to hear. And so since all of this sounds so exciting, how does someone become an OLLI member and register for the courses?
So to become a member, our annual membership is $40. You can go online and at olli.granite.edu to become a member, and then you can select your courses from there. Or you can give us a call at our office, and we're happy to help you over the phone. And that number is 603-513-1377.
Excellent. Now, do you have any other partnerships that you have with local businesses or organizations?
Yes, we do actually. So besides you at Granite State Ambassadors, we also partner with the Red River Theater. We partner with the Gibson Center for Senior Services, Pope Memorial Library, White Mountains Community College, and Great Bay Community College. But we're always looking to expand our partnerships and find ways that our members can get more involved in the community and have opportunities throughout the state.
Absolutely. Well, this has been wonderful. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us and with our volunteers?
Just that I hope that they go and check out the catalog, check out our courses, and we have something for everyone. So try something new, try something that you're comfortable with, and expand from there. But I hope that everyone takes the opportunity to go and find a course that's just learning for the fun of it. So thank you for having me, Emily.
Thank you so much.